a political revolution underway in this country, and it is badly, badly needed. I mean, just looking at the Chagos Islands surrender that Labour are proposing, whereby we give up sovereignty, hand over sovereignty to Mauritius, and pay them huge amounts of money for that surrender. I mean, you look at some of the Starmer allies, some of the people around the Prime Minister, and this whole thing gets weirder and weirder and weirder. And what is the true cost going to be? Nigel Farage there putting it at 50 billion quid. At the same time as you've got, it seems, the Foreign Office opening talks on slavery, reparations, some people demanding trillions of pounds from the UK. I mean, I certainly know what my response would be to that. But just look at the current agenda. The billions of pounds here being given away, foreign aid. You see it being spent on the asylum system for illegal migrants. You see this surrender to Mauritius, and at the same time, pensioners being hammered, farmers being hammered, workers being hammered, businesses being hammered. And so the antidote to this madness that people are clearly recognising already early on into this Labour government is to vote reform. And that is why you're now seeing in this Find Out Now poll, not just a 4-point lead for reform over Labour, but an 11-point lead over the Conservatives, with Find Out Now very clear that their main trend since November has been an increase in support for reform, up 7 points, and a decline in support for the Conservatives, down 9 points. Reform retaining almost all of their general election support, retaining far more than any other party, winning almost a third of those who voted Conservative at the last general election, and winning almost half, 47% of those who didn't vote last time but say they will definitely vote next time round. As for where those sorts of numbers would leave us in terms of seats as a country, we'll just look at this. One sort of forecast calculation there has Reform winning the most seats on 253 MPs at the next election, with Labour down to 196 and the Conservatives reduced to just 40. Another calculation that's been put out actually has Reform winning over 300 seats and the Conservatives reduced to 26 MPs. Nigel Farage describing this as a revolution happening in British politics right now. Watch this and let me know your thoughts in the comments below, please.
Now, you might say it's just one poll, and a poll is a snapshot, not a prediction. All true. But Find Out Now have been the most accurate pollers on reform. They've led the way. Today's figures are truly astonishing. They've got us topping the polls at 29%, with the Conservatives way down at 18%. Have a look at this map. That's the prediction for the number of seats we would win. The message that's coming from this is very, very clear. Not only do we have momentum, but if you want to beat Labour, if you want to get them out at the next general election, don't waste your vote with the Conservatives. Come with a winning team, join Reform UK, be part of the People's Army. We might be your last hope.